Hey Virgo, how's it going? I hope everyone is doing amazingly. Personal readings, personal tarot card readings come to an end for the foreseeable future as of the 28th of February. They will be at a different price and there will only be 1 hour available. So if you are interested in booking a reading at the normal price, check out the description box and send me an email to schedule a time urgently. What else? There is a new moon in Pisces tomorrow, and this is a culmination. It's a conclusion. It's coming to the end of a certain chapter, story, process, and there is an air of finality to this new moon. You have the opportunity to initiate some great beginnings, Virgo. And what this can do for you is put you in a position ahead of the rest. If you're willing to accept what needs to come to an end and where it is that you need to free yourself now, with a full conclusion of knowing what you know, having learned what you've learned, what's been brought to your attention, Virgo, take a moment to be by a body of water tomorrow if you can. It's good for your earthy elements. Take a deep breath in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let all of it go. And let's get into this reading. We'll see what comes out for Virgo, the Virgo collective. What does Virgo need to know? What messages can I give to Virgo in their highest and best good for all and everybody involved? Okay. The World card. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Swords. Okay, that's a lot of energy. Virgo, there is a closing out. Like I said, this chapter is now come to its conclusion. It's come to a natural end. And you are being invited to take a look at this portal, this new moon portal, this energetic portal that you can walk through and really set yourself free. Intellectually speaking, Virgo, it picks up pace. And for some of you, this might mean walking away from a job. From some of you, this might mean you are receiving news that you may have been anticipating. For some of you, this may mean that there is information, there is research that needs to be done. Either way, there is a conclusion, a set of doors that is closing so that new ones can open, a new chapter in your life. And Virgo, I want to say to you, set yourself free. Walk through these doors and do it with precision, because Virgo, what's on the other side of this is the Six of Wands. This new path, this conclusion, this new beginning, this opportunity to really step forward is victorious for you. And you might be a bit, I don't know, you might not be anticipating this win, but this is a win for you. This new door that's opening, this new opportunity that's taking place, this new thing that's happening where you are literally being asked to close out one chapter, one cycle, one phase of thinking, one, I don't know, whatever it can be. And really rush forward with the information that you're being given. Whatever information now presents itself forward to you in a really enthusiastic, forward-paced, forward-moving way. If you choose to, take your time to do some research on what it means to close out some cycles, and what it means to really commit to opening up new ones. And Virgo, what it means for you to really sit in that seat of ownership of being this winner. No one can take from you what you've accomplished. No one can take from you what you've achieved. But there is a new beginning here that you need to really understand is going to be really quite successfully fruitful for you. And right now, the only thing that you really need to do is research your win. Research what that means to you, who that means to you, where that means to you. And you need to embody that state. And you're going to have to do it with a really, really, really optimistic frame of mind, Virgo, because these wins, they involve a lot of recognition from your peers, from your peeps, those that celebrate you. These wins, they involve an opportunity for you to literally ride off into the sunset. This is job related for a lot of you. A lot of you might be finding that you've naturally come to the end of a certain cycle in a particular job. And some of you might find that this winning new beginning really does mean a brand new job, which really gives you the opportunity to showcase your skills, your talent, gives you the opportunity to really get into the zone, really master your craft, and really be quite lucrative and successful. This win, Virgo, is going to pay you what you deserve. This new beginning is urging you to rush towards what you know feels victorious to you, and do it with enthusiasm. Pisces season, this new moon. Think of all of the things that you know need to come to an end. All of the conclusions that you have naturally reached. All of the things you have allowed to play out for as long as they have, that may not have served you, that may not have been in your best interest, that may not necessarily have worked for you. Judgment. It's decision time, Virgo. And you're in a really, really, really good place, a really well-informed place to be able to make these decisions in a really kind of informed manner. What else does Virgo need to know? I'm not going to take those. They kind of slid out in a clump. What else does Virgo need to know in their highest and best good for all and everyone involved? What else does Virgo need to know in their highest and best for all and everybody involved? The Knight of Wands. What about this Knight of Wands? What does Virgo need to know about this Knight of Wands? What else does Virgo need to know about this Knight of Wands? Three of Swords. Virgo, there may be some form of cheating, dishonesty, hurt, heartaches that you are probably dealing with when it comes to a fire sign. I think somebody who may have been offering very little. Temperance card. Could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Virgo, there is an opportunity for you to alchemize a certain situation where you may have been offered less or not being given what you're worth. You may have been deceived, you may have been hurt, you may have been led on, you may have been suffering from heartache because of this situation. Let's see what Virgo needs to know about this. The Lover's card. What else does Virgo need to know? I think, Virgo, what you're going to find is that there was a certain heartache, a certain detour that is now going to lead you to the relationship of your dreams. And I think it's definitely taking place this week. And I think King of Swords, there is somewhere where you're going to have to be really quite analytical and really quite assertive about what it is that you know that is rational. Especially when it comes to cheating. Especially when it comes to betrayal. Especially when it comes to being deceived. What else does Virgo need to know? What is this Seven of Swords and this Three of Swords about? Virgo, you are moving on. Could be traveling overseas, could be moving abroad. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This is a Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Virgo, you were put through this hurt, you were put through this heartache for a certain reason, and that is so that you would really recognize where it is that you have been put in a situation of being overburdened, put in a situation where you really had to like work for what's yours. And one thing you need to know, that it's time to just cut out the betrayal, to cut out the heartache, to cut out the feeling burdened and betrayed. Because you know what, Virgo, until your self-concept does not reflect the fact that you deserve better, disruption, there's gonna be this feeling of feeling incomplete, of things not working out because they're not in true alignment. Because for whatever reason, there have been certain relationships here that don't necessarily have your best interest at heart. And maybe that's because they don't respect themselves enough to respect this partner of theirs. Or whatever it is. This energy of deception and betrayal and being overburdened has to really be understood for the energetic frequency that it has. And it's disruptive. And it's heavy and it's burdensome. And you can do this one thing on this new moon. You can write out all of your goals and ambitions, and with that you can also decide that you want to partake in love relationships that don't involve lying and betrayal and cheating. Wisdom. You're gonna have to be wise about this decision because it involves your future and where you are being told, hey, it's time to open up a new door. It's time to open up a new pathway. And Virgo, sometimes being wise really does mean that you're cutting out the external distraction, the external noise that this matrix will love to consume you with. And if you're really willing to separate yourself from the identity of struggle, and if you're really willing to take a step beyond knowing what you know, which may just be like one problem after the other, if you're really going to be wise enough to step into the crown chakra, which is outside of your body, but it is part of your etheric body, you'll know that everything starts with a thought first, and then it transpires into something else. And so you really are creating this universe around you because you are the universe. And there might be some third eye chakra, some time that you take to visualize, mentally map out, lay out a blueprint. Prosperity begins. Heart chakra. Wow, we have all the chakras here. and patience and planning. And fertility at the bottom of the deck. Congratulations to all of those of you who are expecting little bundles of joy. God bless you and protect you. Right now, Virgo, you are being asked to move on from the disruption, from the disloyalty, from the cheating and the betrayal and the backstabbing and third party situations and all the rest of that low vibrational shit. This disruption really has come for you to put your wisdom to practice and really plan and prepare, because there is something that you are growing and something that you're being asked to tend to. And this is going to require a lot of energy from your chakra centers. Crown chakra, third eye chakra, heart chakra. Crown chakra, I will strongly recommend that you put on some clear quartz. Third eye chakra, I will always say amethyst or lapis lazuli. And for the heart chakra, aventurine, malachite, emerald, chrysoprase, my favorites. Prosperity is beginning as you are growing. There is something inside you, Virgo, that is growing, and it is going to bear great prosperous fruits for you. The world is opening up brand new doors for you. Brand new beginnings, brand new cycles, and this year with the North Node and the South Node in Pisces and Virgo, it is one of those transformative years for people with those particular placements. And if you have felt down and out for the longest time, please know that your time has now come. And this is going to come with giving you the opportunity to win out where you just felt like you couldn't get a break. Things work out beautifully, really nicely, in fact. Take a chance on you, Virgo. Put hurt, betrayal, heartache, put all of that shit behind you. Just be wise about this opportunity that this year is presenting you with. It's an opportunity to really win, which you deserve, and you know you deserve. You've got the strength to do it. Do that thing that you do really well, you know, organizing and planning and preparing and just being on top of your game. Really look at where your energy is going. Look at if there are certain places that you can pull back energetically. Any previous hurts, heartaches, betrayals, disloyalty, anywhere that you may have felt like you have suffered unnecessarily, please know that you are being divinely compensated with real companionship and real partnership and prosperity, and the opportunity to cut away at real lower vibrational shit that may have been clinging to your ankles like a devil that just is not willing to let you go. Be kind to you, be good to you, take care of you, love you. I love you. Things are changing. And it's okay to let things go. And with this new moon, really be okay to let go of what you know that you can't take forward with you anymore. Because Virgo, if you're suffering, if you're being cheated out of what's truly yours, if this thing is breaking your heart, if this thing is devaluing you and not giving you what you're worth, sweetheart, until you don't realize that you're better than that and you deserve better, it's gonna be a toxic cycle that continues. And you're being asked right now, this is a really fertile time for you. What can you grow? You're gonna need a really healthy environment for that. And if you can just stay loyal, if you can just stay loyal to the good that you deserve, And if you can just have faith that regardless of what it may seem like right now, it'll all work out for you. You'll win this. You're winning anyway. It's just a matter of you deciding that it's time to walk through this portal now with your head held high. And sometimes moving on is the right thing to do. Move on to a happier future because you deserve it. 2025 on the clock. My work here is done. Book a reading, email me rubyreadstarot@hotmail.com. All donations made to the channel are so greatly appreciated. Lots of love to you guys. I will always love you.